channel. We are the Lion Gaming crew, and in this Diablo 3 build guide, we're finally releasing an updated Zunimassa set for the Witch Doctor. Now this one improves upon a little bit of the previous version we had that we actually bought from a seller on eBay, but this one was made by your boys, so I think it's better, but you guys let me know on Discord, man. You guys let me know if this is better or worse than the original. All feedback is welcome, man. I'm not gonna be disappointed either way. So if you guys are looking for any of the gear shown in this video, all you need to do is join the Discord server, man. It's absolutely free to join, and it will be linked in the description of this video after it becomes a video on demand. So with that all out of the way, man, big special shout out to each and every single one of my subscribers and each and every single member of the Discord community, man. Without your guys' support, I would not be able to do what I am doing. So really big special shout out to all you guys. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into this build guide. So for the main weapon right here, man, we're taking a look at the Dagger of Darts, dealing 1,665,262.5 damage. And man, it's ethereal affix. You know we had to do it. We put some poison damage on there, regular damage. You got percent damage. It's augmented, so you get that 750 additional intelligence from that Chaldean's Despair. It's also infused with the Gem of Ease, so it is set for a level 1. You're gonna get 8,000 experience per kill, and it has the perk on there. Your poison darts and your fetish poison darts now pierce and deal an additional 500% damage. Ooh wee baby, that's an updated piece of gear. Oh, ew. Yeah man, yeah, we actually coded that in, so I'm pretty happy that it all came in correctly. Moving on to the gloves. First piece of the Zunimassa set, or Zunimassa set, codenamed Mercy. Not a lot of affixes on there. We're going to tone down the affixes on the Witch Doctor classes in specific, because I'm having some troubles. I'll be honest with you guys. I had a lot of trouble making this set, and that's why it took so long for me to finally release it. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy it, man. Here's a look at the set bonuses right here, and this is all set for level 1 Primal Ancient. So it's a pretty good set, man. It's very good indeed. Moving on to the shoulders right here. These are the Death Watch Mantle, codenamed Mercy. Not too bad right here. Getting a lot of intelligence, a lot of damage, percent damage, resist all, which is always nice. You get plus 15% life, which is good. And you get a move speed bonus after picking up a health globe. And you get a 35% chance to explode in a fan of knives for 750 to 950% weapon damage when hit. Cooldown is set for 27.1 on this piece of gear for all skills. Resource cost reduction coming in at a flat 10%. And you get that 15% damage to elite enemies, which is going to be on pretty much every piece of gear. So just fair warning. I'm not going to list it off every single time though. Level 1 rare shoulders. Moving on to the chest. This is the second piece of the Zunimassa set, codenamed Mercy. Again, not too many affixes on there, but look at that intelligence number though. 9,000. Ooh wee baby. Cooldown of all skills on this one is set for 19%. You get that same bonus damage to elites. Very nice. Level 1 Primal Ancient set chest armor. For the helm right here, we have it socketed with the red soul shard, 2 amethyst, so you're going to get 61% life. You're also going to get some life after each kill, 1,000 to all stats. You're going to periodically struggle for control, unleashing a devastating ring of fire that inflicts 20,000% weapon damage to enemies it passes through. But, you know, I think it just looks cool, man, when those fucking balls of fire just spawn out of you. It's freaking crazy. Cooldown of all skills is set for 19%. That same bonus damage. And this is a level 1 Primal Ancient set Voodoo Mask. For the amulet right here, this is the test PvP amulet. Gives you 5,000 to all stats, but we got the intelligence up to 16,910 resist all, which is just insane. 135% increased attack speed, that is also insane. 105% life, like oh my goodness. It ignores durability loss. You get 200% damage to all voodoo and decay skills, which is really nice. And it also buffs Spirit Barrage, so if you guys want to play around with Spirit Barrage a little bit, you can. I just wanted to shout that out real quick. It also has the Shuriken's Triumph Offhand coded on there, so you're going to be able to stay in your Spirit Walk form for a long time, or at least until there's an enemy within 30 yards of you. And you're also going to get the Fetish Sycophant's passive, which is a very good passive for this build, just basically spawns more of those fetishes, so that's very good. Cooldown of all skills is at 61.2%. Resource cost reduction 56.9. You get the capped 25% movement speed bonus and 30% damage to the enemies. Very, very good. This is another piece right here of updated gear. This is the Lacumba's Ornament, codenamed Mercy. We have the correct bonus on there now, which reads, reduce all damage taken by 60% if your Soul Harvest stack is at least 1, an additional 2% for each stack of Soul Harvest. Very, very nice. Cooldown of all skills, 34.4%. Resource cost reduction coming at a flat 10. That same damage to elite enemy bonus. And that is a level 1 rare bracers. For the offhand right here, this is codename Mercy. It is the Zunimassa's Haunt set. It's got some critical hit damage, critical hit chance, resist all, 9,000 intelligence. It's just crazy. The first ring right here, this is the what is this ring, man? I can't tell. It's not the 1 billion. It's the immortal ring. Yeah, it's the immortal ring, but they're flip-flopped. I need to fix that, man. Usually the gold health pickup radius isn't put on the immortal ring. So but yeah, this is the immortal ring right here. 46.8% cooldown of all skills, 61.2% for the resource cost reduction, 60% damage to the enemies, and all of these other bonuses from the gems. You also get 200% damage to all voodoo skills, which is nice. 1 to maximum damage per Paragon level up to 800. It ignores durability loss, which is just great for those rare items, man. I tried to put that on there just because I know how much it sucks when you lose an item to like the blacksmith that you really didn't want to do that. So yeah, gold health pickup radius, like I said, that you usually swapped, so I'm gonna have to fix that. So these two rings are gonna be like flippity floppity, but that's okay. A gold health pickup radius increased by 70 yards. You get a whopping 6,000 intelligence, 900% damage, that 1 billion physical skill damage, which is crazy. 780 resist all. It also gives you 200% damage to all decay skills, which is just good. And you also regen 160,000 light per second from the Molten Wildebeest Gizzard. Cooldown of all skills coming in at 61.2% again. Resource cost reduction 46.8 and a 45% damage to the enemy's bonus. For the boots right here, the Zunimassa's Haunt set right here, codename Mercy. Again, pretty much, you know, hitting everything for affixes. On this class in specific, the Witch Doctor, you need intelligence. That's why we're stacking as much intelligence as we can onto each piece of gear, because that's where your damage comes from. Moving on to the pants right here, again, man, 9,000 intelligence. That's just crazy. You're getting some critical hit chance, critical hit damage. Cooldown of all skills is set for 19. That same bonus damage to the enemies. Level 1 Primal Ancient Set Pants. And finally, the last piece of gear. This is the Sash of Knives, codenamed Mercy. Just pretty good because you just, with every attack, you throw a dagger at nearby enemies for 650% weapon damage as physical. And we have the 1 billion physical skill damage ring on there. So you're just going to get a crazy AoE effect that's pretty much going to proc every single time you make an attack, which is amazing. Cooldown of all skills, 19%. Resource cost reduction coming in at a flat 10, and 15% damage to the enemies. Now we get into the fun part. For these skills, X ability, Fetish Army with the rune Legion of Daggers and the Voodoo skill tree.
Increase to poison damage made a huge difference.
Yeah, yes, it definitely did. For the primary skill tree, picking up Poison Dart with any rune you guys see fit. Like, I like the Splinters one though, because I find it it just shoots faster, which is, you know, better. So I don't know, the more poison darts you shoot, the more damage you're gonna deal. So really, whichever one you guys want, I just like that specific one. For the square ability and the terror skill tree, we're gonna pick up Soul Harvest with the rune Soul to Waste. This one, for the rune, you can also change out, you know, to maybe Languish if you want more armor, Siphon, you know, really any of them. I think Soul to Waste is the best option though, just in my personal opinion. Moving on to the triangle ability, we're going to be picking up Haunt. This one can be switched out for any skill you guys want to choose, but I think the Haunt with the rune Lingering Spirit is just fun to play around with. For the circle ability and the decay skill tree, this one is buffed from our amulets and our rings, so we're going to be picking up Piranhas with the rune Piranha Do. And finally, for that mobility skill and the R1 skill, we're going to be picking up Spirit Walk in the defensive skill tree with the rune Severance. Passive number 1, Pierce the Veil. Passive number 2, Confidence Ritual. Passive number 3, Fierce Loyalty. Passive number 4, Creeping Death. And remember, you already have the Fetish Sycophants built on your amulet, so you're good to go there. Cube powers being Hominoculus, Carnival, and Convention of Elements. The middle slot for the armor, that one is definitely mandatory, but the other two you guys can play around with however you want. I think the Convention of Elements is good because when it's on poison rotation, you're just going to be wrecking everything. Quickly touching on Paragon, everything into Vitality. Maybe for this one you could evenly distribute Vitality and Intelligence just to get your damage a little higher. Other than that though, movement speed is already capped, maximum mana, your resource cost reduction is insane, so you're not even going to need to touch that. For the offensive skill tree, I would say, you know, just cooldown reduction. Everything else is already capped, critical hit damage capped, critical hit chance is capped, attack speed is just broken. For the defensive skill tree, armor, resist all, you don't even need, trust me. Maybe some life regen and armor I would say, then life. For the utility skill tree, I would say life per hit and gold pickup radius just to get that to 80 yards if you can. I really don't know, I haven't tried it yet. Quickly going into the damage numbers and all of the other crucial numbers right here. So for damage, it's not at 1 trillion, and the Witch Doctor class is the only class I'm not going to be able to hit that 1 trillion damage. It's just because of the way the affixes work in the editing program. So we're at 163,773,480,960 damage, with damage increased by intelligence being 146,537%, with our armor coming in at 34,000, which is great because that reduces all the damage taken. Our intelligence is a whopping 146,000, oh my goodness, and vitality, you know, 5,000, not too bad. Bonus damage to elites, 285%. Damage increased by skills coming in at 20%, which is good. Attacks per second, 5. Critical hit chance capped at 75. Critical hit damage, same thing here, capped at 900%. Cooldown reduction, 99.66%. Absolutely insane. The 1 billion physical skill damage increased from the ring. 20% poison damage is affixed somewhere on the ring. I just don't remember exactly where. Damage reduction 90.76% from all of the different pieces of gear and stuff like that. Resistances almost capped at 98.03%. It's just insane to see such a high number there. Moving on to the life. Total life bonus 376%. Life per second 160,000 from the Molten Wildebeest Gizzard. Life per kill 17,000. Life per hit 71,000. And bonus to gold / globe radius 70 yards. Finally, for mana regen, you're getting 50 per second. Mana cost reduction, 91.60%. Movement speed, 55%. That's because we're in Spirit Walk form. And 8,000 experience per kill. So yeah, pretty good set, man. Let's go ahead and get right on into this this greater rift right here. If you guys are rocking the follower, man, I would suggest doing the Enchantress follower. For this build right here, these two, the Enchantress and the Witch Doctor, seem to go hand in hand, and they are very, very potent together. So if you guys do play a lot of solo, definitely make sure you pick up the Cosmic set for the Enchantress, which we do have available on both hardcore and softcore. So that's a pretty good Enchantress set too. Maybe I'll have to make a build guide with going over what I think the best skills are for the followers. Let me know if you guys want to see that by letting me know on Discord, or maybe leaving a like on the video. So yeah, clear speed for this set, I read around 2 minutes to 2.5 minutes. It's not the fastest, but it's not the slowest either. The Witch Doctors generally are pretty slow class in general, just because they don't have like a good teleport skill or really a good mobility skill. I mean, Spirit Walk can be pretty good, but like as soon as an enemy is within 30 yards of you, you're just gonna get pulled out of that Spirit Walk form, so that can be a little annoying. But honestly though, the damage runs up for it though. I mean, like you literally just have to shoot like one poison dart at your enemy and they're being annihilated. And it really helps since we're using the Carnival and our cube. Every single time we shoot a poison dart, our Fetish Sycophants are also going to shoot poison darts. So you have literally 15 of you just like running around at all times, shooting poison darts whenever you shoot poison darts. So it really can be incredibly fun to play. The haunt ability lasts a very long time. If there's no enemies near you, it'll just circle around you until there is enemies. And after it kills the enemy or does damage to them, it'll go ahead and bounce to another enemy. So it's basically just like a curse that just flows around to all of your enemies, damaging them over time, which is very, very good. We have poison damage affixed on both the weapon and a couple of pieces of gear, just to buff our overall poison damage skill, because the Witch Doctor just doesn't have a percent damage to all skills whatever like a lot of the other classes do. So we're trying to find new and inventive ways to buff this class to make it the best it can possibly be. Now, I would say this is a pretty good version 2.0. I have been editing this set a lot over the past couple of weeks. I mean, this set's probably taken the longest out of anything that I've worked on. I think it's been right around 4 weeks I spent on this set, so like, yeah, man, we've been really struggling with the Witch Doctor, but we finally cracked the code though. So like, expect some more Witch Doctor sets to be released in the coming days. I know I haven't uploaded a lot these last couple of days. I really have just been trying to get as much stuff built as I can, but also spend a lot more time testing what I build before I release it to you guys. So that way, by the time you guys get your hands on it, it only might need like a couple of minor adjustments here and there, but overall it should be a very good, consistent, and you know, just overall fun build to play. I try to make all my builds with love and care and attention to detail. So let me know if you guys think I missed anything, or if you guys have any feedback, go ahead and let me know in the Discord, man. We have the Diablo chat on there, man, and I'm active on there. Not like as much as I used to, but I'm still, you know, active on there, handing out gear. So again, if you guys are looking for any of the gear shown in this video, hit us up on Discord. We got a lot of great people there, man, who are willing to help gamers no matter the time or day. So finally, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to catch you all in a future video coming out soon. Stay safe, stay happy, and last but not least, stay gaming, my friends. Peace.